Hi all, welcome back. Today we can see in detail how to build this interactive global supply chain disruption dashboard. A detailed walkthrough or the explanation of this dashboard is already given. That's uploaded in another video. You can watch that. Today we can see how to build this. So for that we are actually taking a new Power BI new file. In that first we have to load the data. To load data, click on get data. Our data is a CSV file, so text or CSV. Then you can see the data is being loaded. So here you can click on transform data and we can have a quick walkthrough of this data sheet. Okay, so here we have our timestamp. The next is vehicle GPS latitude and longitude. That's the vehicle location. Then the consumption, fuel consumption rate, ETA variation hours. ETA is the estimated time of arrival. The variation in the ETA that is shown here. Traffic congestion level, inventory, that is the amount of quantities that is remaining, that's the warehouse inventory level, loading and unloading time, equipment handling equipment availability, then order fulfillment status, then weather condition, the severity of the weather condition, port congestion level, shipping cost, supplier reliability score, lead time days. Lead time days is the difference between the days in which the customer has made an order and it's delivered. The difference in number of days is the lead time. Then historical demand of that particular product. IoT temperature, that shows the sensor temperature where the product is stored. Then cargo condition status, route risk level, customs clearance type, then driver behavior score and fatigue monitoring score. Then disruption likelihood score, that is the probability that the chain is disrupted, that is disruption likelihood score is given here. Then the probability of the item being delayed, that is the delay probability. Then risk classification, it's given as moderate risk, high risk, etc. Then delivery time deviation, that is deviation from the estimated time. So this is a quick overview of our data. Then we can move to building of our dashboard step by step. And so here we can see on the right side our data is loaded. So as the first step, we are going to build a dashboard same as this one. So as the first step, we can change the background wallpaper color. So click on wallpaper and change the color. So you can see this exactly the same color as this one. And in first we can build this KPI cards, that is the delay probability, disruption likelihood, shipping cost, lead time and on time delivery rate. So for that we have to take the KPI cards. So we have taken cards here. Then click on delay probability. The delay probability we are taking the average of delay probability. Okay. Then disruption likelihood. We can take that. That also average of disruption likelihood score. Then shipping cost. You can see we have our shipping cost. You can see it's average shipping cost. Then lead time. So we can check here the lead time is the lead time in days. So here we can see only 3. We can change that by the layout. Cards, here you can see the maximum cards shown is 3. We can increase it to 5. So yeah, this lead time, that is the average lead time. Here also we have to take the average lead time, not the sum of all lead times. The average lead time is 5. And you can see on time delivery rate. On time delivery rate is not directly calculated in this. You can see here the on time delivery rate we have calculated by, you can see this, that's a new quantity we have calculated here. If you click on this, you can see the DAX formula for that. The on time delivery rate is calculated by dividing the number of rows where the delivery time deviation is less than or equal to 0. The delivery time deviation is negative, means that's delivered on time or just before the toll time. So we are taking the number of the data where the delivery time deviation is less than 0, then dividing it by the total number of rows. So that will give the on time delivery rate. So we can just copy this and paste it here. So then click on new measure. just pick that here and click on this one. So you can see new measurement that has come here, that's calculated. Okay, so then we can add that also. Then yeah, you can see here on time delivery rate, that's also given. So then we can change it according to we can change its background color, etc. Step by step, we can see. So here as the first step, we can change the headlines of this. That is, instead of average of delay probability, we can right click and rename for this visual as just delay probability. Okay. Then the next one, average of disruption likelihood, we can change it to disruption likelihood score. Disruption likelihood score. Then I think it has not changed. We can rename again. Yeah, that's done. Then average of shipping cost, we can change it to just shipping cost. Then next one, lead time, just renaming everything. Then on time delivery rate. Okay, let it be like that. Then we can change the background color. So click on visual. So we had to change the background of all individual cards. We can change it to rounded rectangle, and yeah, we can change it to this color. Then again click on general. The total background also we can change it to the same color. So I think now it's done. Then we need to change the color of that values, call out values. So as per our previous dashboard, it's given like this. So again, we can make that to the same color. So click on visual, then click on call out values. Call out values, first one is delay probability. We can change the color to, okay, I think, yeah, this will be fine. Then disruption likelihood score also, it's given almost same color. Okay. Then the shipping cost. Shipping cost is a different color. We can take that. Okay, shipping cost. Then lead time. Lead time and on time delivery rate also we can change. Change it to bold. Okay, then the last one, on time delivery rate. That also we can change. Click on more colors to get green. Yes. Okay. So I think that's done. The first step, that is, we have changed the colors of this delay probability and all these KPI cards according to our original dashboard. Then we can move to the pie chart and all other scatter plots, bar chart, etc. We can do it one by one. Next, we can see a donut chart for risk classification. That is the percentage of high risk, moderate risk and low risk deliveries. So moving to that. So here we can take a donut chart and fill it with risk. That is, we need the values risk, and we have the risk legend also should be the amount of risk. So here you can see high risk, moderate risk and low risk deliveries are correctly marked here according to the percentage. And we can change the legend. The name of the legend we can change it to just risk. Okay. Then we can change the values, as we can change the title as well as the colors. Then the slicer color we can change it to red, and we can change this to green. Okay, so low risk in green color and high risk in red color. Then we can change the background we can change, and the title we can change the title to just risk classification. Okay, risk classification and make it more bold. Okay, so I think this is same as the risk classification chart here. We can change the color to make it more red or anything according to your wish. You can change the color. So our next chart, that is a scatter plot. This chart shows the variation of lead time with the delay probability. The graph showing lead time and delay probability with the shipping cost, the amount of cost of shipping and the risk involved. So we can move to scatter plot and make this chart. Next, we have our scatter plot showing the lead time versus delay probability. So here the x-axis shows the lead time and the y-axis has the delay probability. Okay, you can see the x-axis is the lead time days and y-axis is the delay time probability, and we can see the legend. The legend here we are using is risk and the size of the bubble as the shipping cost. So risk is the legend and the shipping cost. We can see the size of the bubble. You can see the size of the bubble shows the shipping cost. That means higher shipping cost, high risk. You can see here that blue bubble indicates high risk. That's also having high shipping cost since size of that bubble is much higher. Then low risk, low shipping cost. Here also we can change the color and change the name of the axis. You can just change it to delay. Y axis is delay and legend is risk. Cost. Then x-axis also we can change it to lead time. Lead time. Then change the color and the title. Okay. Background we can change. Okay. So yeah. High risk. We can change it to red. Then low risk. We can change to green. And moderate risk we can change to orange color. So the bubbles in the shape also we can change. So we can make it square. I think this should be better. We can make it. If you make it square, you can see the difference here. Okay. So this has become square. Everything we can change, or we can make everything a circle. Okay. So that's it. We can see here the size of the bubble indicates as the shipping cost increases, and it shows high shipping cost. It's having high risk. So that's the scatter plot showing the lead time versus delay, and that's varying by risk and shipping cost. So our next is a chart showing the inventory level with timestamp. We can check how we are building it. The inventory level with timestamp. So here we can have a line chart. So the inventory level we have to take. Timestamp is on the x-axis. Its name is warehouse inventory level. So okay, warehouse inventory level. Then yeah, you can see we got it directly. Warehouse inventory level, variation of warehouse inventory level with time. This also we can make our required modifications. The lines we can make it any color. Depending on the color we can depending on our need we can change the color. In our original graph, in our original dashboard, it's green in color, so we have changed it to green. Then effects, the background. Yeah, this is the background. Then we can change the title. So, okay, warehouse inventory level, or just inventory level we can write. Then we can change the title. Inventory level, we can change this to inventory level. Okay. So that's it. We have made the donut chart for risk classification, scatter plot showing the delay time and delay probability and lead time, and the next one is the inventory level chart varying with time. So our next chart is bar chart, that is the order status, changing in order status by weather. Then the human impact, that is the driver fatigue, driving score, etc., and the shipping cost. So we can build it one by one. For building a bar chart that showing the order status by weather, we need the weather in this four formats, right? Green alert, orange alert, red alert, and yellow alert. But in our data, the weather severity is shown as numbers ranging from 0 to 1. So first we need to convert that continuous variables in the range of 0 to 1 to categorical variables that showing four different categories: yellow, red, orange, and green alert. So here we can see how we have done that. So I'm clicking on transform data to show you that calculation we have done in our original data, and we can do that same in our data. Okay, so click on transform column. We have loaded this data here. So at the end we can see I have added an additional column, that is the weather alerts. So added additional column. If you click on this, you can see that column condition. So add additional column. The new column name added is weather alerts, and if the weather condition is greater than 0.8, it's red alert, that is highly severe. If it's 0.5 greater than or equal to 0.5, orange, greater than 0.3, it's yellow, and otherwise it's green alert. So a new column is added that shows this weather alert, and based on that we have can click on close and apply and see. There is the change you can see here that shows the weather alerts, that categorical variable with count of order status. So same thing we can do here. So click on transform data. Then we can add column. So add column, conditional column. So you write weather alerts, and the weather condition severity is greater than or equal to 0.8, it's red alert. And if the weather condition severity greater than or equal to 0.5, it's orange alert. If it's greater than 0.3, it's yellow alert, and else it is green alert. So click on OK. So we can see an additional column is added showing weather alerts. So back to home, then click on close and apply. So if you click on close and apply, that changes will be automatically loaded here. Here we will be able to see weather alerts. You can see that's a categorical variable. Make sure you have to make sure it's a categorical variable. Okay. So I forgot to check that. So I am checking it again. Click on transform data. You see it's weather alerts. You can see ABC and 1, 2, 3. Just click on that and then change it to text. Okay, no need of numbers there, just change it to text. Then click on close and apply. Okay, then we can have a bar chart. We can have a bar chart showing the number of orders, the weather alerts on the x-axis and the number of orders on the y-axis. Okay, so yeah. So number of orders fulfilled, you can see here red, green, red, orange, and yellow alert. So this we can see that order is here, and we can change the colors accordingly. First, you can change the color of the bar and then the background. So x-axis is weather alerts and the y-axis we can change it to orders. Okay, then change the background, x and y axis. Then in that we just change the title. Okay, order by weather, orders by weather, or I can, yeah, order status by weather. That's okay. Can, okay, that's done. Then we have to change the background, general, effects, background we have changed. Then in visual, click on columns, green alert, change it to green, red alert, change it to red, then orange alert we can change it to orange, and finally yellow alert we can change it to yellow. Okay, so then if we want to write it in this order, green, orange, red and yellow, that means according to the ascending order of this alert. So click on these three dots, sort axis as ascending, also ascending order based on weather alerts. So green, alphabetical order it will come. Okay, you can arrange it according to either ascending or descending based on orders or weather alerts. Both are possible. You can try accordingly. Okay, then next we have our human impact chart, that is the risk versus the amount of fatigue. Okay, so next again we have our bar chart. So here we need fatigue, risk classification and the driver fatigue. Fatigue monitoring. Yeah, we can see high risk, moderate risk and low risk. This also we can change. We can change the title to human impact, fatigue versus risk. Okay, so in general we are changing to the title, we are changing to human impact. Okay, then columns we can change high risk again to red, moderate risk to orange color and low risk to green color. Okay, then in general just change the background by clicking on effects, background, it's done. Okay, so I think that's done. High risk, moderate risk and low risk classification based on driver fatigue. Okay, then next is our shipping cost, variation of shipping cost with time. That's also a line chart. We can have that line chart here. Line chart that shows the variation of shipping cost with time. Shipping cost is the y-axis and timestamp is our x-axis. Okay, yeah, you can see here the variation of shipping cost with time. We can rename it to just shipping cost or cost of shipping. Then change the title to cost of shipping. Yeah. Lines, we can change it to color, we can change to red. Okay, because it's varying randomly, shipping cost increasing and decreasing. So it's of high alert, so we are changing it to red. Then as usual, we can change the background by clicking on FX, background. Yeah. So I think we have done all the charts here. Now we have to add filters here. So as the next step, we can add filters. Okay. Now we are going to add the filters, the slices and the headline for this dashboard. The first filter is based on risk classification. So we can add that first. So risk classification. So we have to populate this slicer with risk classification. When we can change the headline. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can rename as risk classification. Then slicer header, we can change it to bold. We can make it bold, as well as the values also we can make it bold. Okay. So risk classification we have made. Then the next three slices are port congestion, weather condition, and supplier reliability score. So moving to, here we can change the background also. General FX, background color changed. Okay, then the next slicer is based on weather condition severity. We need three slices. Then the port congestion level. And the third one is on supplier reliability score. So we are populating the first one with port congestion. Then the next one, weather condition severity. The third one is supplier reliability score. So we can format it together. We can adjust the height and weight of these three filters also here. We can see based on formatting visual slicer settings. Okay, then again first adjust the size 108. You can make it to 105, 220. Okay, so this also 105, 220. Then the third slicer also we can make it to. Okay, then moving to the title, the FX make it. Okay, all the background we have changed. Then moving to the title and values. Okay, visual slicer header, we can change it. Change it to bold. All the slicer headers we have changed it to bold. Then slicer values, that also we can change to bold. Okay, that's it. As the last step, we can write the dashboard heading global supply disruption chain. Okay, global supply chain disruption. We can add new text box here. Global supply chain disruption. Okay. Here also you change the letters to red, bold, and you can increase the size. With background changed to the same color. Okay, yeah, that's it. So you can see this dashboard looks similar to the one we already have created earlier. So that's it. If you have any more doubts regarding this, you can comment below and ask, and follow me for more Power BI tutorials and tips. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.